Hello and welcome back to World of Warcraft. I'm Liara, and in today's episode, we finally made it to Valdrassus, and we're going to be expanding out from Valdrakken to to the various quest hubs that were just on the perimeter. And so let's go ahead and get started. Our first quest here apparently turns in at the Bronze Timekeeper, where we did our race. So let's see
I
what we
never
have for
gave
him.
up hope.
All right. Aerial
Honor
challenges.
all dragons.
Another challenger? Welcome. Aerial challengers are timed races on courses throughout the Dragon Isles. Beat beat track times to earn your rank. Okay. So I
Continue
guess
to
that's like
serve.
instead of getting bronze, gold, and silver and whatnot, I guess that's where you race against other players, perhaps. All right, so let's go down here to our next quest. I know it's right around here somewhere, possibly in this building. Let's see. It's like right under me. There we go. We are turning this into Grimpek, the head gardener.
We
He looks,
rejoice their return.
I think he's a little otherwise occupied there. You seem to have a little problem, my friend. And I do mean a little problem. When I retired, I decided to pick up gardening. All right. Um, what is this place exactly? You have found yourself in the Garden of Unity, hatchling. They are dedicated to the 5 dragonflights. Well, 4 of them at least. This gazebo here is part of the Green Dragonflight's domain. To the south, there is an hourglass that serves as a beacon to the Bronze Dragonflight, and a grand red tree that belongs to the Red Dragonflight. To the east lies the Blue Dragonflight's gazebo, filled with arcane tomes and magical artifacts. I am just an old retired draconid who has found peace and quiet maintaining this garden. It was very relaxing until recently. It seems you're having a little
Honor all
problem there.
dragons.
All right, let's see what we can do to help
Valdrakken
you. Do you
has
need a hand?
much to offer.
A garden keeper needs their own weapons. Let me outfit you for battle. I have more tools of war if you need. I appreciate your help taming these wilds. Okay, so these are all cosmetic things. What do they look like? Okay, so we got a shovel, a rake, a little, okay, a garden fork. Oh, okay, a little trowel and a garden hoe. Well, that one seems the most staff-like, so we'll go with the rake.
Does the city not fill you with
All right.
awe?
Azeroth
Our
pest
specs
control.
keep you safe.
Oh, let's close the dressing room. You there, hatchling? Lend me a hand, won't you? These podlings are ripping up all my plants. All kinds of elementals have invaded the garden, and they seem to be affecting the wildlife. It's like their energy has driven these podlings mad. More mad than usual. I've got my hands full with just these 3. Please, before they rip up all my flower beds. All right,
Walk in peace.
off we go. Let's go annihilate some podlings that are misbehaving. Come on, guys. Gather up. Gather up. Let's gather everyone up. And let's just take care of the pest problem. Yep. Yep. Everyone can join in. I have room for everybody. Alright. And done. Nothing like a very quick kill of 8 podlings. Aw, that's adorable. Can I have? Look at that. He's sleeping. Alright. Let's see.
Our specs grace shine down on you.
Thank the Titans you showed up. Otherwise, I don't know if I'd ever get these pests to leave. So what did you say to helping an old Draconid out with the rest of the garden? Sure. Why not?
Protect the city. Follow the law of the dragons.
Alright, Basilton. Lord Basilton, where are you? My executive assistant and apprentice, Lord Basilton, has gone missing. He loves to explore, but he's even worse at defending himself than I am. I'm a gardener, not a warrior. Can you please go find the layabout? I need him here so I can think. He's usually in the shed digging through piles of junk. Be careful, though. He can be a bit prickly at first. Oh boy.
Enjoy Valdrakken.
That should be fun. Oh, we got another quest over here I can pick up. Up a bit, it looks like. Oh, just in here. Oh, okay, it's the book. Garden junk. What do we have? Bronze stopwatch. Okay. One Draconid's junk. A glistening pocket watch lies amongst the many piles of junk. Maybe Grimpeck will know what to do with it. Alright. Well, we will definitely take it to him. Are you in the storage crate, sir? Nope. What about in this ruined barrel? You're probably under the leaves, aren't you? Let's go ahead and clear up the debris just to see. Alright, you're here. I know you're here. Uh-huh. I found you. You really are prickly. He wasn't being sarcastic or colorful. Alright. Well, we have found your prickly assistant.
Valdrakken welcomes all. Does the city not fill you with awe?
Ah, there he is, my lovely assistant. Who's a good boy? A good spiky boy. Basilton, who's the spikiest? That's right, you are. Ahem. Thank you, Liara.
Enjoy Valdrakken.
Squeak!
Walk in peace.
This was in the shed? It's not mine, but I think I remember who it belongs to.
Aspects keep you safe.
Alright.
Follow the law of the dragons.
Elemental extract. A huge fire elemental destroyed the pond a few days ago. I think it's behind all this ruckus, but it's too big to fight. We need to weaken it somehow. But don't count old Grimpeck out just yet. I have a plan. Water elementals decided to make themselves at home in the Blue Flight's gazebo. If you can collect enough essence from them, we might be able to use their magic against them. Fight fire with fire, right? Well, fight fire with water, I guess. Anyway, you should probably get going.
Protect the city.
Lashing out. I'm sure the podlings aren't the only wildlife acting like hooligans. Yeah, probably not. Alexstrasza's tree has always been a thorn in my side. Her life magic draws all sorts of plants and animals to it, good and bad. And guess who has to take care of the bad ones? Old Grimpeck, that's who. Aspects above, I'm getting too old for this. The stewards aren't trained in combat, so it's up to you to take care of the Lifebinder's weed problem.
Honor all dragons.
New kid on the clock.
Aspects keep you safe.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, this pocket watch belongs to one of the stewards that helps me tend the gardens. He's one of Nosdormu's, Orizmu, I think. I can't keep all these kids straight. Most day he stands next to that hourglass near Alexstrasza's tree without moving. Or blinking. Nosdormu's bunch have always been strange, if you ask me. But he'll be grateful you brought this to him. Okay?
Walk in peace.
Wow. Just mentioning the word gardens has him excited. You want to go with Liara, Spiky Boy? I bet you do. Squeak, squeak. Let him sniff your hand so he knows who to follow. Okay. So now he's going to follow us. Alright. I guess I shouldn't really fly off with him following me. That would probably be rude. But I am going to descend down. You can trail along, sir. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright. Now... What is... Oh, is this an... This is a quest that's not even related to what I'm doing. This is a rare. Oh well. That works. We'll take care of the rare. And get feared. Alright. Let us... Shadow Crash. Alright. Come on, you can go down. There we go. Nice. And so I think... Okay, the watery essence are over here. We can probably get a couple easily. Let me just shield up. Alright. Yeah, they're going down pretty easy. Alright. There's 2 essence. Nice. We'll grab... Oh, we got... If we get a 100% drop rate, we can get all that we need right here. So, let's just see if we can reach these guys. All 3. And power up. Alright. Let's see. Well, we got 2 more. That's okay. We'll get another one. Squeak, squeak. Lord Basilton is enjoying himself, it would seem. I don't know what maybe he's supposed to help with the tree. Alright, we got all those. So now, let's go over to the tree. Alright. And I think we have your pocket watch? Yes. You are a little guy. Thank you, Liara and Nosdormu will be pleased to have this returned. Glad to help. I am dedicated to serving the aspect of time, Nosdormu. Why do you talk like that? And how do you know my name? My apologies. Your confusion is quite warranted, for I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Orismu, and I am a steward in training to Nosdormu, the leader of the Bronze Dragonflight. As such, I do not age as most creatures do. As keepers of time, members of the Bronze Dragonflight and its stewards experience the flow of time differently from most. I have spent centuries witnessing this world's timeline, and have gained much wisdom, though my appearance may suggest otherwise. As for how I know your name, it's simple. I have already met you. Oh, the Bronze Dragonflight, full of time paradoxes left and right, like sands through the hourglass. Like the rest of the gardens, Nosdormu's hourglass has had to weather the elemental unrest. Turbulent wind elementals came through and scattered the magical sand contained within. Without this sand, Nosdormu's influence here is greatly diminished. As a steward in training, I have been tasked with overseeing the hourglass at all times. If you would collect the sand in my stead, I would be eternally grateful. Alright, so we need to collect 8 piles of sand from the garden. We can do that. Alright, we got lots and lots of weeds to take care of. We'll go ahead and grab that one. Let's shield up. Alright. And they all go down. Alright, how many? It's a number. Okay, so we gotta do 10 of them. Well, 6 more. Now just 5. If Shadow Crash comes up, we'll be able to do another big room like that. So this will be over very quickly. Let's get both of those. Okay, so now we can Shadow Crash, grab that guy. Fallen and it can't get up. Wonder what quest that is. Alright. Flip overtime hatchlings back onto their feet. I don't even know where those are. Someone must be working on that. Alright, because I wasn't doing anything. Alright, let's head over here and get the sand. Alright, so we need 8 of these piles. Hopefully it'll be quick and easy. Without too many mobs to fight. Although it looks like we're going to have to fight that guy. A shame. I don't want to get knocked off the cliff. Alright. Now, the rest should be clear for now. If we can avoid that guy. 5. good. That one, oh, well, hello there, sir. A little shadow crash. And I'm going to grab that pile of sand while he's walking away. Oh, and another? Really? You guys just can't get enough, can you? Alright. Well, I mean, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I don't have time for your nonsense. Okay, need one more pile. Well, let's see if I can get one without having to kill anything else. Maybe I can get this one? Nope. Alright. It's okay. I mean, sad that he wanted to volunteer, but it be what it be. Okay. What are we still in combat with? And I have no idea why you are with me, even. I don't think there's any other quests that I have to do with you. Let's just wait. Oh, we'll go turn in Orizmu's quest first. I got your sand. Excellent work. Nozdormu informed me yesterday that he wishes to express his gratitude. It's so mind-trippy. Once you have finished all your tasks, return to Grimpeg. He will be in need of your assistance. You guys and your future telling. It's not disorienting at all. Alright, let's turn in the quest. I wonder if we'll have to go fight that big fire guy. Alright, elemental extract. I think it is, because he was talking about having to fight the big fire guy, or a big fire elemental. In all my years, I've never seen so many elementals in one place. So why did it have to be my garden?
Does the city not fill you with awe?
Excellent. This is just what we need to snuff out those fire elementals once and for all.
Protect the city. Enjoy Valdrakken.
Lashing out. The elemental problem is more dire than I thought. If you killed that many, Alexstrasza will be happy at least.
Honor all dragons.
Flame at last. Alright, youngling. I've placed all the water elemental essences in this jar for you. If you just toss it at the big one, it should work. I mean, when has water not worked against fire? It's foolproof. The heat, isn't good for my joints, so I'll just stay here. I trust you can handle it. Good luck, young one.
Does the city not fill you with awe?
This is going to be dangerous, so I think it would be best if Basilton stays here with me. Why do I feel like I'm about to get thrown into the cooking pot? Alright, so I guess we're going to kill this little guy here. I don't want to use all my powers right now. So we're just gonna kinda not hit all my cooldowns right now. Okay, so let's just throw water at him. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I can handle a not so humongous fire elemental. Okay, Void Torrent. I love how he blows up right before he dies. Okay. That was easy peasy. You can't get rid of me that easy. You'll be surprised we're back.
We protect Valdrakken. Walk in peace.
Incredible! I wasn't sure it was going to work, but I'm glad it did.
Enjoy Valdrakken.
Carry on, Basilton.
Protect the city.
There is one more thing this old Draconid would like to ask you before you leave. Back when Lord Basilton and I first met, we would go on all sorts of adventures together. I think that's why he wanders off. He misses exploring. I can't do that for him anymore, but you can. You can take him to see places I never would have dreamed of, I can tell. However, we should ask Basilton what he thinks first. So we gotta speak with Lord Basilton. Okay? Lord Basilton paused idly at the ground. Basilton looks up at you and gives an excited squeak. He'd love to go along with you on more adventures. Ha! He seems to like you very much. What do you say, Basilton? Would you like to carry on your adventures with Liara? Squeak! Excellent. Well, Liara, I think that's your answer. Basilton will join you. Do take care of him, will you?
It is good
I
to see
certainly
new
will.
visitors.
I'm jealous of him, if I'm being honest. To be young again and exploring the world. You'll have to visit sometime, so you can tell me what he's been up to.
Follow the law of the dragon.
Right, where is Lord Basilton? Let us get Lord Basilton. Let's go ahead and favorite him in our collection. Ooh, what is that? Oh, okay. Ooh, a Time Walker Hearthstone. Used to return you to Valdrakken. Okay, so that's a new toy. We'll set that as our favorite. But I want to find Lord... Let's see. Oh, wait. He's a pet. Not... I don't know why I'm looking in the toy box. It's still collections, but wrong one. Pet journal. Lord. Collected. Not collected. Let's just check everything. Alright. So, now where is Lord Basilton? There we go. Set favorite. Let's go ahead and summon him. Let's see what we got here. Oh, is he wearing a little hat? Let me see. I gotta see. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, he's wearing a little garden hat. That's so cute. Okay. Now, we will go on to Southern Exposure. So, let's continue on. This is the main storyline. Alright. So, off we go. And...
Come to finish me off, primalist scum.
I'm not a primalist?
What? Commander Ernog? Who are you? Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
It is good you are here.
You have my thanks, and my apologies, stranger. In the heat of battle, it is difficult to distinguish a friend from a foe, and there are plenty of foes around.
The primalists must be purged.
Who are the primalists, and what do they want? I don't care. They killed my friends, and that makes them my sworn enemy.
We must press on.
Alright, so vengeance served hot. The primalists caught us completely unawares. Velimir spits in disgust. My fellow guardians were ripped apart by these monsters. I would have joined them in death if you had not shown up when you did. Off in the distance, I can still hear the sounds of battle. Perhaps others still live. Maybe even Commander Ernog. Lend me your aid. I need you to cause distraction so I can sneak to a position closer in. Killing a few of these so-called Magmasworn would be perfect. Sure.
Report back.
No problem.
The
Follow the battle.
primalists must be purged.
The primalist attack came suddenly and with no warning. My unit attempted to find our leader, Commander Ernog, but before we could get to the other side of the garrison, we were cut off. In the battle, my unit leader, Sergeant Tagric, held off 3 primalists by himself, as Kaora, Mikor, and myself battled at his side. Their screams are the last thing I remember before I fell. Please, Janai, if you see any signs of my unit, let me know what's happened to them. Okay?
Report. I will make my way to the bridge at the middle of the garrison. Meet me there when you are done.
Alright, sure thing. Let's take care of some of these primalist boys. Alright, come on, gather up. Everyone needs to have a big group hug for the Shadow Crash. Because it's a 30-second cooldown, my friends. Alright. Alright. There's enough for everybody. There's a clue over there. Alright. Mind Blast and Valdrakken. I'm I'm gonna have to take care of you guys. Alright. Another magma sworn, lava blade. Ooh, need heal. Alright, couple of heals. Loot. And let's go not walk through the fire. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take care of you guys. And let's get our mind bender back out. We need the heal. Alright. All of you are taken care of. Let's see. The body of the guardian has a fine metalwork upon her horns. Or the body of this guardian. Okay, let's inspect the body. This dragonkin is covered with burn marks from the spells of the Primalist. Based upon Velamir's description, this must be Kaora. Oh, poor Kaora. Rest in peace, my friend. Alright, we got one over here. Right? Is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. So we gotta go up this way. How many more Primalists do we have? Only 2? I'm just gonna fly up there then. No sense in fighting my way through. Ooh, also, I can get the Dragonflight. Where is it? Is it up higher? Or is it in the building? I think it might be in the building. Possibly. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now back to what I was doing. Okay. Let's go ahead and shadow crash you guys. Really? Alright, gather in. Close post, friends. We've got to dark ascension you and take care of you. Alright. Who is this? He's still alive. Badly injured guardian. This guardian is covered with ghastly wounds. Just as you arrive, you see him struggle. His words caught in a gurgle. He lets out a heavy sigh and slumps to the ground dead. Oh. Let's inspect the body. Regrettably, you identify this guardian as Mikor based on Velamir's description. Man, all of his friends are dying. He's going to be very upset. Okay, let's go check out the last one. Where is the last one? Is it? It's... Oh, okay, it's right here. Okay. Let's gather everyone in. Alright. Mindbenders, Shadow Word Death, Dark Ascension. Alright. That takes care of all of you guys. Let me pop a heal. Okay. This is the body of a dragon spawn. Given the heavy armor, it appears this wasn't one of the normal guardians. You turn the body over and see many deep wounds with burnt edges. They were likely caused by the molten weapons wielded by the Primus. Based upon the heavy armor and Velamir's description, you believe this was Sergeant Tagric. Oh, man. That's for sure. I did not mean to do that. Alright, well. Accidentally using a potion, I guess. Alright. Now, let's go inform him of the bad news. I am sorry to say that your unit has been wiped out.
We must press on.
Great work, priest. Those monsters deserve every bit of pain you gave them twice over.
Report back.
Alright, this pains me to hear, but I understand. Thank you, priest. Yeah, it wasn't the news you wanted to hear.
Lost. We must press forward and see if Commander Eranog has survived. Gather any supplies you can find. We will need all the help we can get.
Alright. So many of my comrades have fallen. Please, collect their identifying signets so that their names may not be forgotten. Okay?
We must press on.
I will do it. We got a quest here. A magma sworn spear. Slightly used weapons. This spear appears to be in good shape, given the condition of its former owner. Guardian Velomir mentioned to keep an eye out for useful materials. Perhaps a few more of these spears can be obtained from the magma sworn. Alright. Sure. And then we got another quest up here. Well, we're gonna have to take you guys out. Alright. We get spears from you guys. Nope. Let's see. We got a coil of heavy rope. This coil of heavy rope seems to be in good condition. Guardian Velomir said keep an eye out for useful materials. Okay, so perhaps if you can find a few more coils, he might find them useful. Sure thing. Here is something over here. Excuse me, I am just trying to inspect this body, and you so rudely interrupted me. At least we got a spear. Alright, got one signet. Alright, might as well attack that guy. Let me know if you're down. Yeah, I'm down for mythics, like, whenever, really. Like, if you want to wait until I'm done here, I'll be done, like, at 7. Or if we can get a group down, I can stream it, it's fine. Just let me know. I'm just chilling. Doing my quests. Oh, I guess I should kill these guys. Alright. Story of a memorable victory. Okay. I don't know what that was, but I'll take it. Need to shower and shave. Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me. Just, I'll be here one way or another, so let me know. Whether I be doing quests or doing mythic quests. I think the questing is a little bit more easy to narrate, less chaotic. But both are fun. Alright. Let's run around this area, see what else we can get. We got any more rope around here? We got another signet we can pick up. Oh, what was the quest? I guess I can read it. That was a good fight. Elder Pal and Iskar will be interested in listening to the story of the victory. Oh, yeah. She wanted, Poa. She wanted to get all the new stories, so that'll be cool. We can go turn... I bet there's an achievement for collecting all the new stories. I don't know what dragon that was. Alright. And we get another spear. We got all our spears. Nice. Okay. We need one more signet, which we can get over here. We're slowly getting everything we need. Still need some rope, I think. I want to change the direction I'm facing because I do not want to have my back to a cliff. That just seems like a bad idea all around. Alright. This will be the last one of those. Nice. So we'll get some rope over there. How many more ropes do we need? 3 more coils of rope. So after this, 2 more. Prefer to do Shadow Moon Burial Grounds? Yeah. What is my key even? Where is it? Right here. Temple of the Jade Serpent. That one wasn't too bad, but ooh, there's a treasure. Nice. Alright, 2 more ropes. I don't know who might have that key, but hopefully someone does. I'm game for whatever. I know I still have 2 I haven't done. I haven't done Shadow Moon Burial Ground, so I'd definitely be game for doing Shadow Moon Burial Ground. And I haven't done Noku Defensive on Mythic. Really, I've only done that one once on a normal Mythic 0, and it was kind of confusing. But hopefully I'd be able to follow along on a Mythic Plus. We shall see eventually. I'm sure I'll do it eventually. Alright, 1 more coil of rope. I don't see any around here. Maybe I'll fly around a little, see if I can see any. Well. Any up here? I don't see any rope. There's got to be some rope around here. Of course, flying up and looking in the air is not the most effective way with the dragon riding, so I guess I'll have to do this kind of the old-fashioned way. And just walk around and see. Oh, of course! The last place you think to look. And that guy is totally going to go, but that's okay. He can join the party if he wants. It's okay. We got lots of shadow power to go around. There we go. Last coil of rope. Nice. Alright. Now. We're right here on the bridge. Alright, let's turn these in.
What is going on?
Remember the fallen.
The primalists must be purged.
How goes your task, hero? Did you find any signets? I didn't.
Report back.
Their memories will be honored.
The primalists must be purged.
Alright, find anything worthwhile? I've got these 6
We
spears.
must press on.
Good find, Liara. These should be useful.
The primalists
How
must
about
be purged.
5 coils of rope? That'd be
Report
useful.
back.
What is this, rope? There's no time to make a net. Wait, I have an idea. There are some old weapons that we could use with these. Good eye, Liara. These are perfect.
We must press on.
Alright, clear the sky. You did well to gather those spears and rope. With them, we can ensure that those haughty primalists will no longer rule the skies. There is a platform up the stairway with several siege scorpions. If you use the rope to string their bows and use the spears as ammunition, you should be able to strike the Magnusworn's dragons in the air. Once cleared, the path up the spire will be safe, and we can continue with our search for Commander Aeronaut.
Keep the primalists busy while I search further up the tower for the commander.
Okay, will do. Okay, so it was up this way. Alright, there we go. Let us shoot some dragons. Oh my. Okay, I don't think that was me. Oh, we got dragons here. Do we have any down that we can shoot? Come on! Oh, I gotta shoot more. Okay. Oh, okay, we're doing percentage based. Okay, so maybe it was me. I don't know. Alright. We'll just... We're up to 60%. Not bad. 75. I think they're each giving, what, 15? Yeah, one more. We're just spam firing them. Alright. Easy peasy. Now we will go... up over here.
Over here. I think I found Commander Aeronaut.
Okay, good.
It is good you are here.
Well done, Liara. That should take some heat off us. Keep your weapon in hand, though. We're not done yet.
Report back.
This is the only part of the fortress we haven't yet searched, Liara. If Commander Aeronaut is anywhere, it has to be here. Velimir glances toward the nearby doorway. Let us see what we can find out. Alright.
We must press
See
on.
him. I'm ready. Let's get in there.
The primalists must be purged.
What are we gonna see? Is that Commander Aeronog? Uh-oh.
Over there.
Oh, who are you?
Your guards did not join our ranks as expected, Aeronog.
I am not concerned. Dead soldiers cannot get in your way.
I see you have unearthed the flame stone. I can sense its strength.
It is now time for your end of this bargain.
Okay. So he made a dark bargain.
Arise. Primalist Aeronog.
Well then.
I pledge this power to free my kind from the leash of the aspects.
Then go, while I turn this wretched Titan-stained place into ashes!
Oh dear. Now, to be fair, we already knew he was a bad guy because he's one of the raid bosses. But still, for story purposes.
What is going on?
The commander was behind this? I cannot believe he would betray us like this.
We must press on.
Commander Aeronog has betrayed us and left this beast in charge. You have done so much for me already, but I cannot handle this monster in my current state. Please do one last thing for me and help ensure the South Gate hold does not fall to these primalists. We must kill their leader. Help me, Liara. So we gotta kill Magma Talon. Hey, Katie Cat, how are you? Nice to see you here.
Rear guard.
Alright, let's go kill us a primalist. Oh, we gotta wait for him to respawn. I am doing good. I'm on my second game of my stream. I like to break 2 of my days up into 2 different games.
Burn you to cinders. Your death will be agony.
But it's been a fun day. Alright. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to take that. I think it's funny how this guy is so much weaker than the guy who created Aeronog is so much stronger. Alright, back to the commander. Or the Guardian. Guardian Velomeer. Alright.
I am thankful for your arrival.
So, with their leader dead, these primalists should be easy for reinforcements from Valdrakken to clear out. Alright.
We must press on.
Reporting in. The primalist threat has been diminished. Our forces from Valdrakken will be headed in soon and can clean up any remnants. You should head back to the city and inform Captain Drine of what has happened. She will be interested to know what occurred here with Commander Aeronog. Thank you again, Liara, for everything. I'm glad I'm playing Elden Ring with my partner. He's having PC issues, so I had a few minutes to pop through. That's cool.
Hero.
What kind of game? I probably have
is
seen it, but remind me what kind of game Elden Ring is.
Southgate hold.
Is it like
Though my unit fell today,
I know I've
I
seen
will
it. I
always
can't
keep
quite
the
place
memory
it.
of their courage in my heart. May we never falter in
Like
our
Dark Souls?
watch for further
Okay.
rebellion.
Should be
Farewell,
fun.
hero.
Maybe if you're still playing when I assume you're streaming it, right? All right, so now we're gonna head back to Valdrakken. I'm just gonna hearth. That's faster. If you're streaming it when I get done, in like an hour, maybe I'll raid your stream. Oh, you haven't yet streamed it? Man, I just stream like everything. I don't know. I should probably stick to a genre, but I like role-playing and puzzle games. It's too hard to pick. Taking a chill day. I understand that. My chill day is tomorrow. Alright. Let's go turn this quest in. I think... Okay, we gotta go upstairs. Up the stairs to the seat of the aspect. Here we go. Alright. They're like... None of them are there. Huh.
My forces protect.
Aranog joined the Primalists? Flame and scale, this is a terrible development. However, you were able to prevent them from taking Southhold Gate. That is no small feat. I appreciate your service to Valdrakken, Liara. It will not be forgotten.
Report back.
Right. Okay. Made some progress. So long as you are here to aid Valdrakken, the Scalesworn will be grateful for the assistance. We trust in those the Aspects trust. Alright, chaos and commotion. Liara, did you hear the noise? There has been an incident on the bottom floor. One of my trusted investigators, Arima, was there first. He will require assistance gathering evidence while he tries to interview the crowd. Alright, we need help with an investigation. Liara, I have another task for you. There have been reports of Primalist activity near the Gilikir post that threaten our control of Tierhold. Speak with Commander Thaddeus and see how you can assist. Alright?
Glory to Valdrakken.
Have we finished? Okay, we finished one of the chapters, I think? Yes. So we finished the first chapter. Now we're working on the second chapter. I knew this was going to be a short one. Alright. Oh, Alexstrasza is there. Let me go talk with her real fast. Since she's here. Alright.
Holf Aldon Shi.
What happened in the Vault of the Incarnates, Liara? We have returned and bring news.
The balance. My friends, we sensed a great upheaval beneath the earth and feared the worst.
We barely survived. Razageth is dead, but...
her kin have been freed.
Oh... Nasdormu?
What is it?
The Time Ways. They are chaotic, but still obscured. A dark future looms on the horizon.
Is it called
We
Season
haven't
2?
long to prepare for their onslaught.
Razageth's reckless haste cost her life, and they will not make that mistake again. They will regain their strength and choose their next moment carefully.
Then we must take the fight to them. Strike before they are recovered.
That will be difficult. Iridikron's mastery of the earth will harbor them and keep them out of our reach.
What is it about this Iridikron that vexes you so? Of the three that remain, Viranath and Farak were ever loyal to the Incarnate's ideals. But it was Iridikron who truly embraced the war.
So he's gonna be
The
even
last
more.
captured, and the most difficult to contain.
At the end,
Oh boy.
he struck terrible bargains to keep their cause alive. His violent desperation makes him dangerous. I believe the other incarnates never knew the true depths of his depravity.
We must not despair. Their war is coming. And while we may not yet have our spectral powers, we can rebuild our unity. Heal the wounded flights. Embrace our allies. Only together do we stand any chance of victory.
Exactly.
Together.
Together.
Let's get the gang back together, guys. Alright, so that's like, I
I
think
require a moment of your time, hero. I promise it shall not be wasted.
no fair using your dragon voice when you're in person form.
All life is worth saving.
Alright, we stand united against the Incarnates. Liara, together we will protect this world.
From pain, we draw strength.
Yay, renown 8. Dragon out. I want to see all the, where is that renown? I don't remember how to see the renown. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure out eventually where it's at.
I see you have a part to play in this.
Alright, the flow of time. The threads of time flow like a river, with many bends and branches. Occasionally, those flows can be changed. However, any anomaly left unresolved may doom our destiny to a false timeline. We are quickly approaching some of those anomalies. I have sent Chronormu to the shifting sands to investigate and correct any issues to the one true timeline. I foresee that your assistance will be invaluable. Please lend us your aid and meet with Chronormu. Alright, sure thing.
You balance upon the
I
cusp
think it might
of
be
destiny.
under reputation. So which one did we just hit with Valdrakken Port? Was that it? Or no, it was... Is it this? I forget. Oh well. Now we gotta go over here. Okay. Take the teleport down. Alright, where are we investigating? This is chaos. Alright, we got a quest here too. Alright, welcome friend. How can we help you? We got some renowned supplies, right? Greetings, priest. You've proved your worth to the Valdrakken Accord. Here are some supplies to help you and aid our cause. Don't let us down. Alright. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and learn this. This is a plated head for the Highland Drake and hooked horns for the Highland Drake. Okay. Alright. We can sort through the other items later. The coward cut me, then ran. Alright, let's talk to the investigator. I cannot follow you when you all speak at once. I cannot speak to everyone and search for clues. The longer this takes, the more likely the culprit will get away. Giant sent me. She said there was a commotion. That is putting it mildly. Someone brought a strange stone in here, and then a fight broke out, and they ran. Find out what you can, starting with the stone. Okay. Well, here's the stone. It's a rune stone. That automatically says it's going to be trouble. Okay. Do not touch that. You could kill us all. Hello.
I have lived to see them return.
Please listen carefully to what I have to say. What is that thing?
Aspects watch over you.
This is no mere rock. This runestone reeks of primalist magic. I saw the rebel trying to activate it. I stopped him, though it was difficult. He may have dropped something during the altercation. Did he? Well, let's see. Where was the fight at? Over here? Let's see. What a waste of wine. Ah, what is this? A dropped page. Okay. Got a page. Saboteur's map. I'm convinced the rebels are behind this. Investigator, which is no great surprise. So, what do you have there? I have a map. May I see that map? You surely may. I am grateful Captain Droin sent you to help. You have keen eyes and are resourceful. And I'm not cheating by using the map at all. Investigator Arima reviews the map. It is clear what the X scrawled over the seat of the aspects represents, but there is also a circle drawn around the Misty Veil. Perhaps this is the rebels' next target, or base of operations. Only one way to find out. Meet me at the Veil. Alright. The rebels' complaint, as I understand it, is that they feel displaced since the return of the dragons. Expressing discontent is one thing. Aiming to destroy Valdrakken and its inhabitants is another matter entirely. I agree. Oh, there it is. We can open it up from our menu there. Alright. Now, where to... Okay, so follow the clues. Let's go ahead and follow the clues. Alright. Let's aim at that one. We're gonna have to go up over the mountain, I think. right? Well, we might as well walk and get some bigger back like this until we can get around the edge over here and see if it's a cliff we're going off of or if it's just going to have to be uphill. Plus, if it's uphill, I need more vigor. Well, we're almost there. So it is uphill, but not very far. So that's okay. Here we go. Over here. This is definitely a base of operations. The Misty Vale is crawling with rebels and primalists. Alright, to think that the rebel hideaway was right under our noses. Rebels with a cause. The rebel staging ground. We have been looking for this very place. How fortunate for us that their saboteurs' carelessness led us here. I cannot believe my brethren would stoop to working with the primalists. We cannot let this stand. Take out the rebels and their primalist friends before they can cause any further chaos. Alright. And detonation locations. I'm sure that the rebels are documenting their plans for future attacks. We must find out what they are attempting to do before it happens. Search their camp for any marked maps like the ones we found in Valdrakken. Alright. We must tread carefully. The primalists are a dangerous influence. They offer elemental power. In return, they expect adherence to their destructive designs. I will scout the high ground while you clear the low. Meet me when you're done. Sure thing. Alright. Hello. I'm just your friendly neighborhood camp destroyer. Alright. That's one down. Oh, I'll go for the big attack. Alright. Okay, and then we got over here. I think there's a map over here though. So that's good. We get, we only need 3 maps, I think. Alright. Let's get this guy down and then we can start looking around. Alright. Map. Misty Vale map. Training grounds. Alright. There's... Oh, okay. So it's just different maps. And we also got a quest up over here. Is that another runestone like the one that caused an issue? Black Market Auction House? Okay. Unfinished runestone. This runestone is strikingly similar to the one a rebel tried to plant in Valdrakken. Though the stone is unfinished, you spy caches of completed runestones off in the distance. If you destroy these caches, the rebels will not be able to put them to use. Okay. We can do that. Not a problem. They're over here, right? Alright, how many more of these guys do we need? 3 more, 2 more after this. Whoopsie. Not bad. Okay. I need another fortitude. Okay. I need to pay more attention. Pay more attention to what I'm doing. I'm getting distracted by all the people around me. Alright, so here's the northern cache. Or the north cache. Alright, and... I think there's another map in there. Is there... I see a dot. Yep, okay. The butterfly garden. Man, y'all are gonna mess up the butterfly garden. Here's another cache over here. Don't know if I can sneak by you guys or not, but we will see. Okay, I can't sneak by you. Woo! That's a big circle. Alright. I cannot get that, so I'm gonna have to go around to get my loots. Up and around. Okay. Now, was that everything in the area? I think it was. How did I lose my fortitude again? Did I not actually put it on? Alright. Let's go find our friend, the investigator. Alright. It's alarming that the rebels were so easily swayed by the primalists into harming their own kin. You handled yourself well. Those rebels are no slouches. Alright. Were you able to recover the rebel plants? I was indeed. I'll send word to step up our security measures in these locations. Alright. I could feel the tremor of those explosions all the way from here. Valdrakken is now safer thanks to your efforts. Yay! Maldra's in hot water. Excellent work. While you were off disrupting things, I was scouting the camp. I did not expect to find my old friend Maldra Flametongue. I knew she was missing, but the rumor said she had joined the rebels. From what I could see, though, she is their captive. We cannot leave her here. Rescue her from the dragon spawn holding her captive. Alright. Maldra and I have been friends since childhood. I was worried I'd never see her again. Well, let's make sure that you do. She's what, in this cave? Wait, where is it? Is she up? Where is she? Okay, so she's... Oh, literally right around the corner. Okay. Well. There we go. And we are going to take you out, Ori and Darkwater. You are not to hold his friend captive. You must pay the price now, sir. Alright. Well done. Without Orion's magic, these chains are easily broken. And now perhaps I can help you stop these monsters. Huzzah! Let's get back up there. Okay. I am indebted to you for rescuing my friend. No problem. How can I possibly... wait, what does it say? My friend, you're all right. Drine was certain you had joined the rebels. Regrettably, I did. How can I possibly trust you? They chained me up when I tried to leave. I am the enemy of your enemy, Arima, and I still consider you my friend.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
The real threat lies in the Ember Slate Cavern. This is where they carve those runestones and infuse them with primal fire. No doubt you noticed the blazing wall of flame that blocks the entrance. I cannot dispel it, however. I may be able to do something to help. I believe that with the proper application of falling water, we can pass through it safely. So we gotta harvest 35 fallen water boats. We have much to catch up on. I never figured you for a traitor. Believe me, if I could change that decision, I would. Alright. So let's go get... I guess this is going to be taking care of more elementals. Yes, okay, it's going to be water elementals. Well, might as well go big. And get as many as we can. Alright. 18, that's not bad. Alright, let's just get this guy. Then maybe by the time we get over the waterfall, our shadow crash will be back up. Alright. Or maybe we'll be done. Alright, we need 3 more, really? Okay. Of course. Of course. At least it was fast. Okay, got all of our water. Now let's head back. Alright. Oh, that cave of fire. Yeah, I see, I see. Is there ore here somewhere? I see the orb. I think it's in the cave.
The Isles have awakened.
We will need those motes to get you safely into the Ember Slate Cavern, okay?
Go with the aspects.
Maldra examines the falling water motes. Yes, these should do nicely.
May the waters protect you.
The rebels inside the cavern have been imbued with an elemental blessing, allowing them to safely pass through the wall of flame. I can grant you that same boon. Do not worry. I have seen the blessing granted many times. It shouldn't be any problem to recreate it effectively.
Honor all dragons.
Okay. Come this way. Normally, Orion handled these blessings, but I understand the general concept. Okay, attune with falling water. Oh boy. Hold still. You may feel a bit of pressure. Be careful, Madra. Don't drown our new friend. We're gonna die. No! We don't want to die.
The Isles welcome you.
Worry not. That chilly, damp feeling is temporary.
Aspects watch over you.
In the deepest recesses of the Ember Slate Cavern, the Primalists erected a fiery portal from which they unleash elementals. I can seal it, but my actions will draw the ire of whatever is on the other side, including the revenant Magmaticus the Primalists have been aiding. I will need your protection if we are to stop them. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Alright, meet me at the portal? Sure. Worst of the worst. The rebels in the Ember Slate Cavern have an unflinching loyalty to the Primalists, and are therefore the greatest threat to Valdrakken. Eliminate them and any elementals they have unleashed. Sure. Fracture the foci. Foci? I forget how you pronounce that. I think it's foci. If Maldra speaks the truth, the rebels are creating the runestones in the Ember Slate Cavern. Given the nature of these devices, we know there must be Primalist foci involved. I hope that's right. Destroy the foci. If you will know them when you see them. The rebels cannot be allowed to create any more weapons of destruction. Of course, I could just be saying it completely wrong and sounding stupid. That's possible too. The rebels trusted with access to the Ember Slate Cavern are those most loyal to the Primalists. They would not think twice about harming innocents. You should not hesitate to eliminate them. Okay, not a problem. Let us head in. Okay, so we got to open the cavern, right? What do we have to do? Destroy, no. How do we, okay, so we're gonna have to use something, right? Do we just walk through? Is this gonna kill us? Okay, I guess we just walk through. Nice. Making it harder than it has to be. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so this is one of the things we have to destroy. That's one. There's another one right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this one. What all do we have around here? Alright. We'll go ahead and help Maldra while we're here.
I have lived to see them return.
This is a moment of truth tonight. I will seal the portal, but I require your protection while I do, especially when Magmaticus arrives. Prepare yourself for anything that comes through. Alright, so more coming. Keep at it. Alright. Let's get our mind bender out. Okay. How many more waves are we going to have? At least one more. Let's shadow crash it. Nice and quick. The portal is nearly closed, but I sense that Magmaticus is coming. Alright, time for a quick out. Alright, let's take you out, sir. Almost down. There we go. That should thwart their plans. Consider this my resignation from the rebellion. Alright. Now let's head out. And what else do we have? Ooh, there's some more, and there's a focus. Okay, let's get this ore. Alright, and now we gotta kill our mobs now. Okay, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go ahead and... Are we supposed to do anything with that? I'm not even sure. Oh. Well, hello there. Y'all snuck up behind me. Okay, I think that's everything up here. Okay, so now I think they're respawning. I think that's what I'm seeing. I gotta slay one more rebel. I got all of my elementals. Okay, I just need one more rebel. Is that a rebel? It is a rebel. Alright. Let's take care of you then. Get our Mindbender out to make this a fast job. Alright. That's everything. Nice. Now we'll head out. Oh dear. All the mobs have respawned now. We have to go out the slow way. Maybe if we hug the left wall, we won't have to fight like all the mobs. We'll just see. Nope. I didn't quite make it out of this one. That's okay. Alright, now we can head out. And I think... I'll go ahead and help him out since he was so nice. And plus, I can kill stuff really fast. And he's not quite 70 yet, so my gear will be a lot better than his. Alright, oop, and there's ore. Let's mine it. Nice. Okay, all quests done. Nicely done, Liara. Maldra shared with me the details of your heroics. Okay, the rebels who harm innocents cannot be redeemed. Well done, Liara. Those who follow the Primalists cannot be allowed to spread chaos and destruction. No, they can't. Alright, and without those foci, the rebels... I still don't know if that's the right word. I feel like maybe it is foci. I don't know. That sounds weird too. The rebels will no longer be able to imbue their runestones with explosive law. Now I have to find out. Alright, how to pronounce F-O-C-I. I have to look. Okay, so I was right. It is foci. It is foci. Okay, I'm not crazy. I am impressed with what you have accomplished today. I hope you agree, Liara. We have successfully shut down the nefarious activities of these Primalist allied rebels. For now, at least. We will need to keep a close watch on any dissent going forward. Return to Captain Drina at your earliest convenience. She will want our full report. Alright, so... back to Valdrakken we go. Alright. Another quest chain complete. Alright. Now, let us head to the seat of the aspects. Let's see how far in we can fly before we get dismounted. Nice. Okay. My good friend Maldra was instrumental in shutting down the operations of the Misty Veil rebels. Perhaps I was wrong about her.
I serve the aspects.
Welcome back, Liar. My eyes and ears have just told me the good news.
Valdrakken stands strong.
Alright, I am pleased to hear that you thwarted the rebels. I hope to have your aid in the future, Maldra. I am glad to be of service to Valdrakken. All of you dismissed. Alright, nice. So, where is our next story quest? Where do we go? We gotta go here, but... Okay, so I guess we're gonna snake our way down there then. So first, we'll stop here, because this is the closest one, and we might as well, you know, branch out from Valdrakken. That's the goal. We might not get through the story quest today, and that's okay. We're just gonna go as far as we can. Eee. What was up with these things? I don't even know. Alright.
Greetings.
Talika made it out alive?
Beware chaos.
Over here, priest. We have to save her.
We stand against chaos.
Thank the Titans, priest. We need your help. Primalists attacked only moments ago. My sisters and I were able to defend, but at a severe loss. There will be time to mourn after my watcher is safe. A group of primalists broke away while we were fighting, and I swear if they hurt our watcher, we must help her before it's too late. Okay?
Farewell.
Can do that. Alright. So we're going over here. Into the temple, I assume. We're doing what? Flying over old mobs. Mara awoken. Okay. Hello. Thank you, Janai. Is all lost? Is Zuki? This cannot be good. The Primalists would only attack for one reason. We must make haste, Janai. We have to stop the Primalists. Okay. Well. I'll see you shortly, because I've got to kill mobs. Because I just flew in here. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Alright. And over there. And over here. Let's get all the guys. Alright. How did I miss you? Alright, well we'll get you this one. Alright, now I should be able to get out without having to kill anymore. The last guy standing. Alright, so we'll go back 200 yards. Let's get, tell them Mara's okay, I suppose? Oh no, we're gonna turn in the quest to Mara.
What has brought you to me?
I was left here by Tyr to keep watch over this reservoir. It is my purpose. What is your relationship with Zutiki? Zutiki is my personal attendant. She manages all my refti. I trust her with any task and know it will be carried out swiftly, confidently, and correctly. Her love for her sisters is obvious. Her dedication to her work is unwavering. For over 10,000 years, she has stood strong by my side. Like all the refti, I appreciate the work she does for me. That being said, I must admit seeing Zutiki like this is troubling. I do not understand why.
We watch still.
Okay, and what is the purpose of the reservoir? Tyrhold Reservoir was named for and built by Tyr long ago before the dragons left the Isles. He added the warding stones as precautionary measure to protect the city's water supply from the unusually high levels of elemental energy he detected. 10,000 years ago, I was tasked with its upkeep and protection should the dragons ever return home. The Refti are here to help ensure I am able to see my duty completed.
We
okay?
await their return.
Alright. Watcher, watcher.
Trust in order.
Thank you, Janai. Were it not for your aid, I would have surely perished.
Safe travels,
You're a statue, though,
mortal.
but okay.
Be
Where
well.
there's a ward, there's a way. This reservoir used to be protected by 3 warding stones placed by tier. They were meant to stabilize the elemental magic that is prevalent in the Dragon Isles. When you woke me, I sensed damage done to the west ward. I fear the Primalists may have done this to all of them. Still, we must assess the damage done in order to figure out what we should do next. Okay?
Farewell.
We'll go assess the damage to the reservoir, right? Where is it? Is it up? Is it over here? Wait, oh, okay, so we gotta go up there. Well. I guess this is gonna be... Let's get our last bubble, just so we have it. And now we'll go up. Alright. Now we can assess the damage. Gather all these little water bubbles up. Come along, come along. Everyone gather in. Group hug. Alright. And we'll get all of them down. Nice. Now let's check the damage. North ward checked. Alright, how's this one? Okay. It has been checked. And then let's head out and check the east. Wait, yeah, the east hall. Okay. Let's get outside. Mount up. Okay, so over here. There we go. Alright, everyone, gather in. Gather in tight. Alright. Nice. I really don't want to summon my mind bender for the tail end of it. Alright, now we will check the east ward. Do we have one more, or are we going to have 2 more, I wonder? Or is that it? Oh, okay, so that's just 2 wards. They have a north and an east. I feel like, why are you not protecting all your sides? I don't know. Let me pop a heal. Run out. Alright. Now we will... Whee! Back to Mara.
Greetings, mortal.
Where there's a ward, there's a way.
Serve order.
As I suspected, it is imperative that we find the missing keystones. Otherwise, the losses that Zutiki and I have suffered would be for nothing.
We watch still.
Okay. But if both the ward stones are broken, Mar, what of the guards? Zutiki, I am so sorry that Janai found no survivors. No, surely there must be some. Oh, my sisters, I have failed you. Failure would be if we all died. There are still some of us alive. And there are more that are dead. Oh, poor Zutiki.
We maintain the Isles.
Above all else, my sworn duty is to serve Lady Mara. Okay, so what is your relationship with Mara? I serve Lady Mara proudly as her attendant. Whatever she may require, I make sure it gets done. When I almost lost her, I'm grateful that she is still here. I refuse to conceive of a world where Lady Mara is not here. I don't want to. I never
Until
want to.
we meet again.
And who are the Refti? My sisters and I were built by the Titans in the image of the very dragons themselves. Our purpose is to serve our Watcher however she may require. There were so many of us before. Soldiers, groundskeepers, anything and everything Lady Mara needed. My job is to oversee everything, even an assault. I pray the Titans will forgive my mistakes. But this is all I know. For the sake of Lady Mara, I must keep going.
Keepers watch you.
Alright. What
The
questions
Keepers
have?
gave us thought.
Preventative maintenance.
Stay within order.
The primalist elementals are reproducing unchecked. Ordinarily, my sisters and I would take care of them, but we're in no condition to fight them. We've had so many of our soldiers eliminated. Besides, we few that remain have other matters we must look into. Zutiki winces in pain. That's where you come in, Liara. Could you take care of the elementals? Sure.
Follow order.
Not a problem. Let us get to it. Alright. So V1. Alright. Can I get to another one before my stuff falls away? I don't know. Maybe I can cheat this way. But he's supposed to be able to teleport behind me. Okay, that's 2. Alright. Nice. Incandescent curio. Oh, nice. It's for my jewel crafting. Awesome. Where did you come from, sir? I saw you. I was walking towards you. I didn't think you were that close. I guess depth perception is not my strong suit. Okay, that's half of them. I just need to find 4 more. I am getting tired of walking under the water, swimming. So we're going to walk on top of the water. We're going to levitate super fast. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm doing Vampiric Touch because I don't want to accidentally aggro other stuff if I can help it. A lot of my... Well, I guess it didn't really matter. That guy got one shot by the explosion. Alright. But we should be able to take care of these guys. I got one more. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Last guy. All done. Now we can turn this back in. We are done.
We serve order. Order guide you.
Thank you, Liara. That should hold them at bay for now. No problem.
Keepers watch you.
Rusty retribution.
Beware chaos.
I cannot get it out of my head, Liara. So many of my sisters massacred. Lives tossed away. Their sacrifices will not go unanswered. My soldiers have tracked down the primalists, and they say some of our sisters are still alive. We must rescue them and ensure every primalist knows my anger. Okay.
Follow
Sure.
order.
And you have a quest too, Lady
We
Mara?
watch the Isles.
We don't negotiate with primalists.
Safe travels, mortal.
The primalists thought they were able to overcome the might of Tyr. They were wrong. My Refti were able to track down the primalists to a cave not far from here. As I thought, they have the missing keystones. Champion, if we are to restore the reservoir, we must get those keystones back. Furthermore, their leader must be slain so that they won't attempt a second assault.
Serve order.
Okay. We can do that. Let's head on over. It's going to be in the cave, isn't it? Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Well, let's get to it. Alright. And one more little water drop. Okay. Let's get both of these guys. Primal water spout. All done. Now what is this? Refti corpse? 2 of them, right? And we got some ore. Alright. Let's overload it. Nope. There you guys go. Alright, can I mine my stuff please, sir? Because I gotta mine those too. Okay, let's mine that. Rousing Earth. I like all the rousing fire, rousing earth, stuff like that, because I need that for my jewel crafting. Well, I need the awakened ones, I think, but you have to have 10 of the rousing in order to get the awakened. So, alright. We are... Okay, so this is a percentage base. We're at 86%. And how many more okay, the corpses, I don't think that matters. I think this is a percentage thing. Okay, so it's not... I got it. Man, I can't collect them fast enough. Alright, let's go ahead and attack those guys. Alright. All of that is done. Oh, we still need to rescue rusty survivors. Okay. We can do that. Oh, we got another one. Man, there are so many. Can you guys just give me a break? Come on. I need to rescue my friends. Are you still alive? I hope you're still alive. Good. What about over here? You're still alive? Good. Alright, we got some here. Alright. Let's get, alright, so we need 2 more. Come on! There we go. We just need 1 more. We can do it. Then we can get out of this cave, right? Ugh. My goodness. Alright. We'll get both of these guys, and we're probably going to end up face pulling that guy. Yep. That's okay, though. Alright. I want to check on this Refty. Oh, it's a corpse. Oh, okay. It's okay. Now we need to go up here. Okay. We're gonna end up concluding this episode with a Mythic Plus, so that will be fun. Let's get up here. What are we trying to do? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's summon. Alright. Mind Blast. Shadow Crash. And, well, Bojo, time to take you down, sir. You have too much that you are not supposed to be doing. I don't want to stand in your swirly. Swirlies are bad. Never stand in the swirly. Okay. Whew. There we go. Alright. Now let's get missing ward pieces. Nice. Okay, so hopefully those guys just keep fighting each other so I can get out of here. Wait, there's ore. I must get the ore. You guys just keep fighting. It's cool. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna mine. Thank you. Have a nice day. Alright, now let's get out of here. And I think we are done with all the quests here. So if we can just escape out of here without fighting anymore, we will be golden. Can we mount up yet? Nope. A little bit further. Alright. Oh, I need to get into Holy. They're queuing up. Alright. Now, let us go to turn this in. Okay.
The land reawakens.
Alright, we don't negotiate with Primalists. Surely, once we get the keystones back, the Zutiki will not look so dismal.
Farewell.
Thank you, Liara. Our final task of restoring the wards awaits.
We await their return.
Alright. Retribution.
Stay within order.
I will always feel pain for those we lost, but I am thankful for the ones we rescued.
Farewell.
Alright.
I acknowledge you.
For the ward. For the ward. Okay. We can finally restore the wards. We have suffered great losses, but our work must be completed. Liara, we need your help once more. Bring each keystone to its rightful place in order to make the wards whole again. Once it is done, come back so we can activate the console and restore order in the reservoir.
Be well.
Okay. Let's see. Yo Vivo. To the other. Trying to figure out about voice chat for this Mythic Plus. Alright. So let's go restore right here. Alright. Let me go ahead and get connected and set up Discord for you guys. Alright. Let's see. I think that is correct. Hello? Alright. We need to go to the lobby so you guys can hear. Alright, say something again. I'm trying to make it work on my stream. Hold on. Alright, why are you not working? Oh, let me try. Okay, we're gonna get double sound for a second. Alright. Oh wait. Okay, so now I understand. Alright, we have replaced that one. I'm gonna go ahead and run out of here real fast. We'll get the sound fixed up in just a second. I just don't want to run into that little water drop while I'm in Holy Spec. Okay. Now... Wait, we still ended up in combat? Okay. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just attack it. Okay. Let's swap the sound. Okay, so now Discord should work, I think. We will see when they start talking. It's a little finicky. Alright, now we'll come in here and pop in the North Ward. It should be nice and whole.
1 second.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it's working. Awesome. I had a bad case of what am I doing? Does anyone ever have a bad case of what am I doing? Alright. Now West Ward. Oh, there's another ward? Okay.
What are we doing and who's what? Huh?
Alright. Now we'll do this.
It's a 14, I think. It's a 14.
Right.
A 14er.
Okay.
14.
Well, that
Okay.
should be super fun.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be alright.
BRB. For
It'll be
burrito?
good.
Alright, let me turn in this quest real fast. Alright. depending on if there's a cutscene, I might need a second summon. Alright,
We
activate the
serve
console
the
for the ward.
Titans.
Excellent work, Liara. The wards have been restored and Tierhold Reservoir is once again protected. Thank you for all you have done. Valdrassus owes you a great debt.
Trust in
Yay!
order.
Alright. Now, I did not mean it in that. I know, Lady Mara. Zutiki, I cannot explain it, but seeing you like this makes me feel strange. I do not like it. I want to help, and I am not sure how. Nor do I, Lady Mara. We will have to work through this
So
together.
I put stones in that
Okay.
ring.
Alright,
And then my friend was saying just
now
take the other stones.
we'll
and
be
if
ready
you're not gonna use
for
them, you can just crush
Mythic
them.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this should go about as well as you'd expect. The highest Mythic Plus I've done is an 11, and obviously it wasn't on stream, so we'll see how amazingly, swimmingly this goes. Oh boy. Alright, so what are we getting traded?
I got files and
Oh,
everything.
good.
I
Now we
believe I
need
got some
to
files.
apply Howling
I
Runes,
got a file that I can use.
and we need to apply our file of Static Empowerment. And
Alright,
we got
we
our
got
food
90
buff.
minutes to do this.
Mana cakes.
Oh, you want?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Meiji food.
There, I took 2 stacks from both.
Ooh. I use real Girl Scouts for mine.
We don't want to know.
I'm not that fancy.
Oh, are we supposed to mount?
I'm gonna reload a UI because
Time.
Alright. So I want the golden dragon, I think, for haste. Bronze, I
The
believe.
aspects have returned. We
New students.
give me
Alright.
my
How
mastery.
wonderful.
Give
Okay.
me-
It has been
Actually,
quite some time
mastery is
since the
good.
academy has been open.
Which dragon gives
Indeed.
mastery, by the way?
Come with us.
The
It
blue-
should
the
only
blue
take a
one.
moment to set up for a new lesson.
Blue. Let's get
We
mastery.
protect the Isles. Ours is a
Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, I can, right here.
The elements answer to me!
Okay, well, never mind. I guess we'll just go ahead and get started.
I'll pull that stuff too.
Alright, so that power was one of the affixes, the lightning,
thank you.
thundering.
Man, I much rather have this volcanic than the orbs of stupid.
I feel like this week's affixes are not that difficult
Volcano still
comparatively.
aggravates the shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, having to move all the time is
Alright,
just retarded.
we just gotta focus
Move.
on health. So that's all we're doing. We are here to focus on healing. And to keep up with
And you can
Yomibo,
see my
because he
stellar
loves zoom
DPS.
ahead.
That I already struggle with.
It'll come.
Shockwave.
Uh-oh. I don't want to stand in front of that.
I'll pull this one too.
It's on.
The elements answer to me!
Oh boy. Hopefully we get the
Shockwave.
charge. Oh no.
I'll stand in
Oh,
front
no.
of that.
Let's see if I could not.
Run back or
Alright.
Yeah.
Target you. Shockwave.
Alright. Woo! All the volcanoes. So we got volcanic that pops up. And in the keystones I've done, they haven't really done a bunch of damage.
To the,
They mostly just pop you up in the air.
Beautiful.
But
I'm
alright.
not even sure what killed me. Guess breath weapon.
Hopefully this guy
Probably.
Stupid
Yeah,
hard
probably.
to see.
Shockwave.
Thanks, Blizzard. See, I can see it from afar.
I just
Please
look and see
excuse
which
the
way the
mess.
dragon
It
is
has been quite
facing.
some time since students have been here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
Alright, how are we doing on mana? We're doing good. Alright, let's just see what that was. Stay out of things. Let's find a blue charge. Okay. Okay, so we're good. Everyone's clear. So you have to match up the positive and negative charges when you get that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a little annoying in tight spaces, but for the most part, I don't find it a big deal at all.
What now?
I don't know what's killing them so fast. It's faster than I can get a heal off.
This will probably be the only. I'm not in a good mood right now.
I keep getting stunned.
Watch your feet.
Huh?
I can't. Okay, this is gonna be. Yeah, I keep getting stunned and then I can't heal.
Yeah.
Four, three.
All right, let's see if they can do it.
Whatever it is.
All right, I'm gonna have to run back. Okay, so yeah, that happened at least 3 times in that fight. I got stunned and couldn't do anything. And that last time, I got stunned and volcanic was all around me. Let's go ahead and mount up. Alright, I don't need to get... Oh, I did get
in that
the buff.
stuff is
Nice.
what hurts.
Okay,
When
so
I click
let's
a button,
head back fast as we
want
can.
it to
Well,
work.
it seems like things are in further disrepair than we anticipated.
Oh, they went this
These
way?
lashers
The
must have
blue
grown
is
wild
bad,
while we
super
were
bad.
They
away.
went over this way.
Please,
It looks delicious,
if
but
you
don't.
could,
It did
okay,
a
the
lot of
thundering is
damage.
almost off
realign the
cooldown.
life magics of this place.
A lot of damage.
Okay, so we're heading back this
Why
way.
is there an X above my head?
Alright, here we go. As soon as we get a chance, we can always drop and get food buff. Alright, so I don't know, there's no way I can get out of that stun, I don't
It's
think.
okay, just press button. Press button, do big damage.
Ah, here we are.
Press button, do big damage.
Long ago, members
So
of the
bloodlust
Blue
already.
Dragonflight accidentally overloaded an
Alright.
arcane elemental
Wasn't me.
and
Not me.
created a powerful construct
Well.
named Veximus
Where do you
that
see
quickly
that?
started
Exhaustion.
to wreak havoc.
One.
The Blue
That
Dragons
was
battled
nice.
Veximus
It's
fiercely,
like we're
attempting to
picking up
prevent
where
it
we
from
left off.
absorbing stray arcane
come
orbs that could
back
allow it
here.
to grow further out of control.
When you're trying to get your charge off and the tank is running away from you, and you have to be like, my guy, come back.
There, you're getting lost now.
Let's use our
like
trinket
they're not.
for a little extra damage.
Why can't you, like, it comes from either lust or heroism.
Watch your feet.
Alright,
Tyrannical going.
Oh yeah.
okay.
We're having
We're
your
doing
full
okay.
this.
Watch your step.
Oh, focus on mechanics more.
Unleashed its full arcane power. That is not what it
Oh,
says in the
man.
book.
Man,
Run
man,
out.
That
man.
hurt. That really hurt.
Watch your
The
feet.
crap.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna have to halo. I need to get this off.
3, 2, 1.
The elements answer to me.
And I need to do...
Run out.
Alright, let's do that. Good.
Watch your
Man.
feet.
Whew, I am gonna die.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Oh man. That is rough. This is gonna be a wipe. I don't think we're gonna be timing this key, my friends. Alright, Let's see what we
Gonna
can
have
do
to
while
wipe
we're
it.
alive.
I mean, I can solo it.
We got a timer, dude.
Are you trying
Yeah.
to rewrite history?
So we can't release.
Alright,
Now we can.
now we can release. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and...
Well, I can say that I wasn't grabbing enough orbs.
How many are you supposed to grab? Is there a limit?
As many as you can.
Alright.
I think. But at least try to do it one per person.
I know I was grabbing 2, possibly 3.
Alright, and now
Usually
we go.
2.
Oh,
So
I
many of
almost
these
had a heart
fights
attack there.
in various
Forgot
places
it was
that,
a
hey,
wind gust.
intercept that orb, but only do so many. Oh, on this one you can do as many as you want. Oh, this one,
The moment when you
Yeah,
forget
put
that
a
you
lot of
glide
raid
over the edge.
mechanics.
Alright, so we got our food buff again.
Just if
We
he
still have our
absorbs that
file.
orb,
And we still have our weapon buff.
it's
So we're
massive
good.
AoE damage.
But we'll get
Okay.
Alright.
Now we can do this again.
The blue dragons battled Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further.
I wonder what that does. Damage taken. Oh, okay, I see.
4,
So it's a damage buff.
Veximus began manifesting
Right.
powerful arcane
Alright, let's move this
in
back.
order to drive back the dragons.
Watch your
Alright.
feet.
Alright. We can do this better.
5. 4 AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Veximus unleashed its full of that is not what it
Alright.
says in the paper.
Halo.
Run out.
Let's absorb that. Ooh,
Watch your feet.
I'm going to die. I need to get more heals up. Oversurge. I'm gonna clear that. And I'm going to debuff everybody.
Run out.
Okay.
AOE
So-
incoming. Watch your
I
step.
really feel like we're too far spread out. Alright, I need to do a Holy Bird Salvation to everybody.
The elements and
I cannot...
Run out.
well, I guess I'm just out of luck.
Watch your feet.
Alright, let's do a Halo.
So much damage.
Alright. We're
Part of the
okay
problem
right
is you
now.
got them so close to where the orbs are over there.
I can get these over here perfectly.
Run out. AOE incoming.
happening now?
Watch your step.
I think it's just when he goes to overload. Cause like I'm getting
Alright, so for those pools,
Move.
you move.
yeah.
How do you survive those?
Veximus did not
The ones that spawn free.
Yeah.
Run out.
Because, you know, they put the circle around you and it
It's
moves
not
with
what
you.
it says in the book.
And then at the last moment it'll pop it and
4,
Oh boy.
3,
push the pool underneath you. But man, it does big damage if you're touching it.
So the circles apparently give you a debuff, which I have been trying to dispel, but I mean it's on a cooldown, so I can't dispel everybody. It's 8-second cooldown, and I think you take increased damage. So I don't know. Maybe if one person absorbs the balls, I can dispel it. I don't know. Alright. I don't know what the mechanic is. I just know what I'm observing.
Yeah. I would think that there would be... That's what I'm hoping, is that there's a mechanic that you could do to get past it.
So
Perhaps.
mana bombs leave behind a pool of corrupted
And the
mana.
arcane bombs, or the arcane orbs he absorbs increases his damage.
Yeah, right.
Increases his damage? Perhaps. I mean, all I know is I am struggling. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, each one you do, it increases the damage taken from absorbing
I'm 1,000
them.
right now.
Yeah.
From those orbs there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
so
got
the more you
that-
take, the more you take damage when you absorb them. And the more you have, the more damage you take. If you just have one, it's 200%.
Alright, I'm pulling.
The blue dragons
So we have to
battle
evenly
Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from
spread 'em.
absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow
take
it to
two at
grow
least.
further out of control.
Okay, so we will get this. Let's focus.
Veximus
I'm
began
gonna-
manifesting
I'm going to-
By the way.
arcane bombs in order to
Oops.
drive
Oh, no.
back the dragons.
Okay,
I'm
I
just
need
deal
to...
with that and deal with an orb at the same time. I
Alright.
didn't die at all.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Veximus
Alright.
unleashed its full arcane.
We just gotta do better at
It's not
dispelling.
what it says in the book.
Right.
You should study harder.
My goodness. This is going to be impossible. I am going to need to repair next time around.
3, 2, 1.
Normally, these go a lot better than this.
I take it the amount of damage that you're seeing coming in, Jenny, is just like, holy crap.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, I'm trying to dispel people, but...
AOE incoming.
Because I don't know
Watch your
how long
step.
that buff takes to wear off. Like 15 seconds or something? I don't know. 20 seconds, so it refreshes every time.
Oh my gosh, and then Anna
You
was dealing with
dragons absorbed the
freaking
orbs.
pool
Not Veximus.
and the orb at the
AOE
same time.
incoming. Watch your step.
It probably doesn't help having 3 toilet paper wares, but you guys might can ice block out of
That is
some
not
of it
what
if you
it
get too
says
many
in the
high
book.
stacks.
Yeah, but I only get 2 ice blocks, and that shit. Well, I mean. could
I mean,
always
I can
use this.
dispel it. I can dispel it off like the highest stack, but it's 8-second cooldown. I can mass dispel too, but everyone's so spread out that's not hitting everyone. Alright, I am going to go ahead and pop up on my yak so I can repair.
Deals for a friend like you.
Can I repair in here? Alright.
Good fortune to our
Maybe?
friends.
There's
I
just
did
so much
many
happening.
wares.
Come get the healing buff from the Green Dragonflight.
Welcome.
Alright. Healing taken, increasing by 10%. That'll help.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Alright, we're just gonna sell all our grays casually.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Alright. Can we get back to it? No. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
The blue dragons
Victory.
battled Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control.
3, 2, 1.
Marked by lightning.
Alright, so just a couple more seconds.
Veximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
Let's get this, and let's dispel Yusel next. Alright.
For the
AOE
arcane
incoming.
arcane
Watch your
orbs are
step.
different.
Veximus unleashed its full arcane
Like those,
power
yeah, right.
against them.
Yeah, you just gotta
Okay,
keep
we
moving.
need to... Alright, we're doing a little better. I really gotta focus here. Alright. Alright, let's do a halo. Okay. Alright, we got another bomb we gotta grab.
Watch your feet.
4.
Okay.
AoE incoming. Watch your step.
That was a close one.
Let's do...
That is not what it says in the book.
Okay. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Really gotta focus on these orbs, it's crazy.
Run out. Watch your feet.
Okay. Alright, we're doing okay now. The healing increase helps a lot.
Run out. AoE incoming.
Okay.
Watch your step.
Oh.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Watch
get
your
it.
feet.
And those.
Oh man.
Let's just recalculus.
Alright. We got this.
Let's go ahead and just make sure.
I'm gonna get all these bombs.
Okay, I'll dispel you.
I'll let you know when I get them.
4.
Run out.
Alright, go ahead.
2. 1.
The elements answer to me!
Alright, let's Alright, we're doing okay.
AoE incoming. Watch your step.
Oh, let's... Alright. Oh,
Study harder.
we can still get this. I'm gonna do this. I don't care. Holy Word Salvation. Here, have yourself a whole bunch of prayer members.
Tried its best
Well,
to
we
defeat
did it.
the dragons.
A little messy,
it was
but we did it.
ultimately destroyed. Well done.
Alright. Yeah, we are definitely not timing this key. But if we get through it, you know, this is the highest level key I've done, so... I don't know that my gear is quite high enough for this. I think I'm probably the lowest gear level here.
Alright, I'll come back over here.
But...
Many deals for a friend of the rumble.
That's okay. We'll get it. It's just a matter of dancing and making sure that you avoid stuff. I'm not sure what killed me there. I think it was just like a bad combination of not dispelling fast enough, not healing fast enough, and then getting an extra AoE possibly. I don't know. But that's okay.
Marked by lightning.
Negative.
Give me... Let's get everybody healed up. Let's do a halo. I really should have done my mind games power on him. But the trash mobs really aren't that bad. It's just the boss that was kind of a pain. At least as far as the mechanics during trash, it's really not that bad. Like, I haven't had any issues up till this point, really. But they do say that at 12... They do say that at 12 is when you start to notice a difficulty increase, and this is a 14, so, I mean, it makes sense.
Shockwave.
Alright.
4, 3, 2.
Let's do a halo.
Target you. Positive. Shockwave.
And... Alright. It's
5.
me. Help. Alright, there we go.
Target you. Shockwave.
Alright. Doing okay. Those guys are kind of nasty. So yeah, one of the problems is it's kind of hard to see the breath weapon. So we almost need to know that the dragons do that so you can be on the lookout for it. Like if you're new to the dungeon, that could be a surprising mechanic. I've already died to my share of breath weapons, so I'm kind of like trying to be on the lookout for them now. Ooh, look at all that volcanoes. Alright. Alright. Not bad, not bad. It's 6 minutes left.
Alright, so this guy's gonna do this big ring. It will knock you off. If you can position yourselves either out of it
Oh yeah, yeah. The
against
one
these
where we
pillars.
want to
Watch
be
your
like
step.
this. That's right.
Yeah, watch for
What?
the what you call it as well, the
Uh-oh.
Tempest or whatever they are.
I
Yeah.
locked up?
Nope.
Disconnecting possibly?
Run. Watch your step.
Oh, good. I'm back.
So much for the pillar.
Watch your step.
Oh shit. My bad. Dang, that sucked.
Alright.
Run.
Run away!
I got stunned.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I got locked up, and then when I came back, I was in a stun, and then I was dead.
Oh.
I survived the ring, made it through, was doing all right. Run into a fucking tornado.
Well.
I pulled heads.
Alright. So, let's catch up.
Tornado.
I'm catching up to you. Alright. A little bit further. I think he has
Positive.
open mic.
4, 3, 2,
Alright.
1.
These guys are easy. Hopefully this time my computer won't have a heart attack right at full. Alright. Still in combat. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do this then. We're already up here. Whee!
Watch your step. Run.
Alright, so we're just gonna be right here. Halo.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I didn't want to be standing in there.
Watch those tornadoes.
Yeah. Pick
Watch
your
your
poison.
step.
Do you want me to stand next to a pillar, or do you want me to be able to see things?
4, 3,
Run.
1.
Alright, let's be out of this.
Preferably see things.
Answer to me!
Yeah.
Watch
Then
your
I'll
step.
probably get blasted off by a tornado, or his blast, or whatever.
Look at this Lishrath arena.
Alright.
What are these
I'm
birds
Jesse.
doing here?
I'm Jane.
So part of the thing is, I'm not
Blasting
the
on at the
only
speed
new
of-
one to
what is it,
these
speed of light?
dungeons.
Speed of...
So,
Lily
Quicker
knows
and
it.
Estelle are also
Yeah, but I have
kind
to
of new.
remember because
I mean,
it's
to
been
this
like several
expansion.
years since
They
I
have,
watched Team Rocket
Quicker has
get
more
thrown into outer
experience
space.
than I do, because
It's
he's
we're
been
blasting
70
off
for
again.
longer. But, I mean, you'll be able,
At least
and
for
Anna
when
has
they're
the
getting
most
thrown.
experience. So, that's part of the problem. It's just, you know, learning
Is
things.
it,
But we gotta
we
do
would've
this
gotten
to
away
get
with
our
it
gear up.
if
So.
it wasn't for you, Rotten Kid.
That's Scooby-Doo.
Alright.
What? What?
Shockwave.
I don't think I want to have a shockwave Where is this shockwave coming from? Is it going to push me off the cliff? I do not know. Alright.
Shockwave.
No. No, sir. Oh, it's coming from the alpha eagle. I see, I see.
2, 1.
Look at yourself. Pumping out the damage.
Elements answer to me!
I should switch it to damage done.
Shockwave.
Oh, move, move, move! Yay!
Help us get rid of them!
There's more coming.
Shockwave.
Make sure I'm facing the correct direction. They were both caught in it. Let's do a halo.
Oh.
Alright.
I don't want to watch my feet.
Shockwave.
You'd rather just drive me to drinking?
Shockwave.
He'd rather run back for a minute.
You're hurting my mother.
It's just so much to freaking keep track of.
I know. It'll get easier. I promise.
Shockwave.
I'm just tired and have a raging headache right now, so that does not help. My level of concentration is in the toilet.
Oh.
Damn, I was hoping to fool around tonight.
Yeah, me
That,
too.
that, never makes it fun.
I can see if I can get rid of my headache with
Alright, so we're
I
gonna have
a leave.
Alright, clear.
Actually, Viagra potentially could work because it's
Use them to get her
nitrogen-based, and
attention.
so
So I know we have to like avoid the breath
opens up the
weapon, I
vascular
think.
system. So
You think the last boss pissed you off? This ain't nothing.
At least we know
Or
that works.
That boss ain't nothing.
Watch yourselves.
this one's worse, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He'll probably get.
I barely remember this one.
So watch out for the circles, and then get the orbs and drop them off into the fire ring.
Spread.
And dodge her breath.
Shockwave.
That one I could see.
Alright. Not too bad.
Go ahead and let's.
Let's go ahead and throw our little ball. And let's do mind games.
Spread.
Alright.
Phase change.
Alright, get the orbs.
Alright, so we already
Do the fire one.
did
Shockwave.
alright, watch out for the breath.
There we go.
Yeah, that's gonna blow you off, for sure.
Spread.
Alright. Alright. Halo it.
Watch your step.
Most people over there.
Marked by lightning.
Oh. I need a positive charge. There we go. Watch out for fire
Shockwave.
swirlies. This one's not so bad so far.
Spread.
And I almost got knocked off.
Alright. As long as everyone does the mechanics, I
Phase
think
change.
this one's fine. So far. We'll see. I have a feeling that one screw up can be quite deadly.
How come I'm not seeing the red?
Alright, now yeah, do the other side now.
Whoops.
Spread.
Well, so the thing about it being deadly. Let's go ahead and do Holy Word Salvation, so they can hopefully have a bit of a fighting chance. I didn't notice the breath until too late.
Spread.
Whoopsie.
Shockwave.
I hope you guys are enjoying watching this massive fail. But this is what.
This one wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
Y'all are
it's
doing
just,
great.
I think.
Part of it is because there's more room and you can see it better.
Yeah, that one feels easier to me. It feels less chaotic so far. So unless there's surprise mechanics right there at the end. because we were doing pretty good there. I just got to pay a little bit more attention to the breath. Alright, so we're doing Mythic 14, Algathar Academy.
Well, seeing how the
And this
timer's
is
going, if you guys want to give me a moment,
first
and I'll go
Mythic
take something
14.
from my head.
Yeah.
Once
The
I
highest
get
I've
before we
done
pool.
is a Mythic 11, so this is
Do y'all have
like
a fifth
a
member?
good
Like,
bit
that's outside
of
the guild, or is it?
a good
It's
bit
smaller
of
than
a
It's Herky actually.
It's Anna.
challenge increase.
Herky.
Herky.
But I'm gonna be doing some more after this, because I know we were talking about doing that on my stream, so I'm just gonna get off of the stream after this one. All right, so let's try this again, but with less death.
If y'all talk to the temporal attendant and get patched up, it takes your time warp, the debuff off.
Oh.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, let's get patched up. Yeah, so we already didn't time it, but that's okay. This is for exposure. So, yeah, the highest, oops, not that screen, this screen. The highest I've ever done is a plus 11, and then this one I've only done a plus 9. So, it's a good bit of a difficulty increase there from a from a plus 9 to a plus 14, but yeah, it's fine. I'm just glad it's with guildies because when it's with random people, like, they get mad if you don't play perfectly. And part of playing the game is learning the fights. And if you can't learn the fights, which, I mean, I'm kind of an old school raider, which meant we went and we would spend raid after raid after raid, like 3-4 hours at a time, dying to the same boss repeatedly, learning how to do the mechanics. Each time we'd get a little bit better, but I remember back in Burning Crusade, we did that, and it took months to get one boss down, but once we did, working at it that long, it was like there's like this sense of exaltation. So obviously mythics are just dungeons, so it shouldn't take you months to figure it out, but you know, there's a bit of a sense of job well done when you're able to figure out all the different mechanics and do the dance. So
Oh, food.
I don't mind dying. Like, I have never been that
so I
person
got like
who gets upset
3
about
choices
wiping.
for a pet, and none of them look actually kind of decent.
What are your choices?
A porcupine, a hawk, or a goat.
Come hit the patch me up.
Go with the goat.
A goat?
Huh?
What is that?
Come hit the
okay.
little guy right here and hit patch me up. It resets the cooldown of
So
less.
did you get the what is it? The porcupine pet already? Lord, whatever his name is, I've already forgotten.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah,
1.
I think so. Maybe.
Oh, it's from a quest in Valdrakken. Alright, it's focus time.
Spread.
Yeah, I know it's from a quest, and I don't remember if I think I do have them.
Oh, not that way.
Check.
Yeah, I don't want to get clipped by their breath. That breath will one-shot me because I am wearing cloak paper. Yeah.
He's a little gentleman.
Phase change.
Alright. So as long as I don't clip by the breath, I think I can avoid the rest of the mechanics pretty easy. Alright, let's... I didn't mean to pick up the ball. I'm the healer. Alright. Make sure nobody's getting caught in that.
What should I call my goat?
Watch your step.
Fire.
Tom Brady.
4, 3, 2,
Alright.
1.
Let's watch.
His new name is Tom Brady.
Alright. Hopefully.
No, can't do it.
Good, good.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's probably good.
Now I don't want to cast.
Name is Hero.
There we go. His name is not Tom Brady with no space.
I gotta be careful if he turns around. Woo!
Name him Hero, spelled YR.
Phase
See,
change.
if I got caught in that breath, I'd get like instantly annihilated.
Spread.
Alright. Not standing fire. Let's do a halo. I really need to get some pair of mending out there.
Shockwave.
Gust is coming in.
Will that finish up? Oh man.
Spread.
Well. I got blown into the fire. Oh well. Good luck.
I got this. No, I don't.
3, 2.
Anyone can tank. It's what distinguishes
It's
your
effectiveness.
yeah. It's the length of time for which you can do so. All right.
You said I got this, and I heard.
I didn't say what I got.
Yeah, this isn't Gruul's lair. What are you thinking? All right, back to that boss again. I swear this 14 is rough.
It's just a dance. Once we get past like that crazy phase.
Yeah, I mean, I got blown into fire, but at that point, it was just me and Anna, so I figured there wasn't really much of a... Oh, and Yusel, I was like, you were down, so I was like, there's not much point in continuing.
I was carrying around a globe and throwing some ice lances occasionally.
Oh boy.
On that phase, there looks like there's some orbs with the arrows over it. Are you supposed to go and click on those, like during the whirlwinds and stuff?
Patch me
No,
up.
that's the ones that you just drop off into the ring.
Alright.
First we'll do fire, and then after that it'll be wind. And then we'll have both fire and wind.
That's probably
my
what I was
equipment,
seeing
patch
was
me
the
up.
wind blowing us across the stage. Alright. Do I still have... I think I need another potion. Right here. Fire. Okay.
Believes
Alright.
the spell on cooldown.
Take 3.
1.
Let's go
I
ahead.
can let us go, I got it.
The elements answer to me!
Let's see. Negative. No. My positive
Spread.
charge.
Shockwave.
Halo.
Breath.
Alright. So far, so good. Let's do a mind games on you. I need a power infusion. Let's power infusion. Canna.
Spread.
To do even more DPS.
Phase change.
Alright.
Shockwave.
Oh boy. Oh, fart. Oh no. I am glad I shielded. That would have totally been a death.
For what?
Yeah.
Getting hit. Oh, hurt.
Blow that up.
Yeah, she got hit too.
Yeah, I shielded. That's the only reason I lived.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This boss hurt.
Marked by lightning!
Positive.
Come here.
Shockwave.
No. We don't want to get hit.
Spread.
Okay. Now don't cast. Okay. My halo is still down, but I should be able to get a couple of pair of healings out. You can live. Alright, let's do another mind game.
Phase change.
Another mind game.
Spread.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
Now Halo's up.
Shockwave.
Yeah. 2 swirls and what you call it?
Can't stand in the
volcanic.
fire. Alright, where are you? You're right there. Why are you...
Spread.
What is taking so much damage, I wonder?
Orbs up.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Shockwave.
Okay. And I need to get
Don't do
here.
my mistake.
Okay.
Spread.
Oh, now we're getting blown. Try not to get blown by fire. Ooh. Yeah, it saw that
Those
full
orbs with
life.
the arrows don't do anything.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Oh no. Let's see what we can do. Can we give you a holy word salvation? And give you...
Spread.
What can we do? Can we... Okay. I did what I could. It's up to you now. Alright.
It's the eye of the
Yeah, I thought I
tiger,
could
it's the
stand
thrill of the
between
fight,
those fire
rising
swirlies, but
up
apparently
to
not.
the challenge
They were too
of
close
our
together.
rival.
So next time I'll have to make sure I'm not anywhere in the middle of them.
Spread.
Nice blowjob there, Shane.
3, 2,
And yeah, but they're doing good. If they, I mean, still 3 million HP to go, so we'll see.
This phase
Gonna
doesn't end
stand in a
anytime
fire. Oh boy. 2.4. Y'all can do it. Just don't fall in the fire.
I'm dead. I know I'm dead.
Stick and move, stick and move.
They almost had it. So close. So close.
Get stunned.
Who? Me? No.
No,
I got stunned. Yeah, I got stunned. I would have had that if I didn't get stunned. Because I had a charge of healing elixir and purifying brew. I was like, oh yeah, I got this. No, I don't.
But yeah, Anna got pretty much one
What
shot.
number is this one again? A 14?
Yeah.
Ah.
Get us some. Get a pretty piece of loot.
You can feel the difficulty increase. I mean, except for the bosses, like the trash isn't that bad, to be honest. It's just the mechanics of the boss actually matter.
Yeah.
Like really, when we're following the mechanics, it's not that bad. It's a little chaotic, but...
Why are you apologizing to Anna?
Good. I told her he'll ruffle something.
Well...
You probably should have brought somebody else for my DPS then.
No, you're good.
Is Anna another one of those MMORPG?
Oh,
okay.
Many men online role-playing girls?
No, it's a dude. We think it's a dude.
So it is an MMORPG.
Alright, so... We're still... Okay, okay.
Oh, we're pulling.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I guess we're pulling.
Spread.
Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and move out of the way. And do a halo. I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time with heals if I don't need to. I'm gonna try and focus on what we need. Let's do a mind game. So let's power infusion Anna.
Phase change.
Try and pay attention to when that's up.
1.
Okay. Now we're gonna get lightning. Negative charge. Alright, clear.
You need the timeout.
Clear.
Watch your step.
Okay, so we're okay.
Stand it down.
Alright. Now we just gotta watch our step. And don't stand in the middle of fire this time. That was my mistake before.
Spread.
Like, I thought I would be clear where I was standing, but I was incorrect. Okay. So far, so good. We'll just make sure we stay focused.
Spread.
I was trying to avoid the middle.
Phase change.
Because I didn't want to have to deal... why can't I not...
Shockwave.
I wonder if I was casting a heal while he was doing his claw thing.
1.
Spread.
By lightning.
Alright.
Shit. What the hell killed?
I divine him. Let's keep focusing.
Shockwave.
Oh, fart. No. Ooh, that was close.
Spread.
Hello? What in the world just took me down for over half my life? Alright, I need to do this. Alright. Alright, let's do a halo.
That can do with orbs.
Okay.
Spread.
Don't worry about the orbs. Just focus on the boss.
Oh no.
4, 3.
Okay, we got this.
1.
Marked by lightning.
Okay.
Spread.
Jeez, man.
Shockwave.
This way.
You live through this?
Woo! Did it! Yay!
Disneyland.
Are you just thinking happy thoughts now?
We're going to Disneyland so you can see all the people dressed in drag.
Alright, so let us prepare up. Ooh, that was intense. But we did it. There's, oh my goodness, that was only the second boss. That's a little depressing. Alright, we got 2 more bosses. We can do it.
No, I'm just messing with.
It's
Alright.
kind of fun shooting across this.
Okay.
Watch your step.
I don't want to get caught. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of volcanoes. It was like a wall of volcanoes.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna stand.
Watch your
like,
step.
not in the green.
Watch your
Let's
step.
do a halo. Let's find a different place for a halo. Alright, this is rough. All the bugs, all the volcanoes.
Watch your step.
Alright, I think the more mobs you pull, the more volcanoes you get. And since he pulled like 1,000 mobs, we're getting like 1,000 tornadoes. Look at that.
4, 3.
Or 1,000 volcanoes, I mean.
1.
Now we're gonna get the tornadoes.
Watch your step.
Positive. Well, hello.
Oh no. I'm dying. No, I'm not.
Alright. No! No, stop dying!
Watch your step.
Alright. This is insanity. Just pure insanity. But I love it.
Watch
I
your
love
step.
that the warning for watching my feet comes as it's knocking me up in the air.
Yeah, the volcano tells you after the fact.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like, hey, you should have been watching for the giant volcano underneath your feet, dude. That's the way I interpret it anyways. Alright. Doing okay. See, the trash, it can get chaotic, but it's not that bad. The bosses are kind of a challenge. There we go. A big old group hug. Get all the charges off.
Watch your step.
I love those poison fields so much. Can you hear the sarcasm? Alright. Oh boy.
Watch your step.
this
This
next
is
boss,
pretty calm.
we're gonna group up
Perfect.
right in melee.
We are just about.
And I'm gonna watch for the volcanoes too.
Ichistras.
But we'll get
There
the
is too
brown
much life
swirls.
magic. What are you
Then we're
doing?
gonna sidestep to the left.
Me? That is too much nature. What
I'll
are you
patch up.
doing?
What is
Where's the
that
patch up
thing?
at?
This is your fault.
Alright.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
Let's patch up.
Help me, stepbrother.
Oh my gosh.
What it sounds like the tone of voice she's using.
Alright.
That's fair, but help. And not, I'm not letting that
No, I'm
help
not
me.
coming here. Alright. Alright, so what does this boss even do? I kind of sort of remember, but
Alright, I'm pulling.
whoop. Alright. Lasher toxin. Okay. Stack
So we're sidestepping to your left as you're looking.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're stacking up in melee. Let's just keep
Watch
an
your
eye out.
step.
Alright, side to the left.
4, 3,
Ah.
2, 1.
Oh yeah. Okay, because the ads, you want them grouped up. That's what that's about. Then you can
Watch your
go
step.
down. Ooh, don't want to be in that.
Forget.
DPS it all down.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. Don't attack me. Alright, no attacky type.
Watch your step.
Alright, left.
Or just
left.
try and stay within melee
AOE
range.
incoming.
So I did sidestep, and then I go up.
Dude, there's so many of those swirls though. This whole sidestepping thing is kind of a moot point. They just seem to follow.
Well, yeah, but that's the idea. Is to keep the
Just
ads
need a
in
DPS.
melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
But the swirls don't spawn ads, right? Is the idea.
They do.
So you want to keep them as bunched up as you can is the idea.
Watch your step. Forget.
4, 3, 2.
Alright.
The elements answer to me!
Like that, you are
Well,
lucky we both know how
Of
to
course,
heal.
that didn't go well. Let's go ahead and release. Alright, so there's only so much one can do. If you're doing the mechanics fine, but other people have
Boo
not
boss is
100% them. So,
Yeah, this one,
I mean,
the last one is actually pretty easy.
you do the best you
That's
can.
the one that tells us that.
Normally they're not this
that's
chaotic.
You're a bad student.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Crystals.
it is
Oh,
what it
shit.
is.
Is there anything else that I can do for my extra credit?
Oh
Step
my
teacher.
gosh.
That teacher.
Alright,
I hate it.
okay. Now,
I'm hereby banned Matt from everything.
alright.
5,
You're banned
So,
from life,
4,
dude. Sorry, man.
3,
He's
2,
not allowed to live anymore.
1.
Now let's mind
Hold
game.
off on listening.
That 3 minutes on the cooldown.
Is yours up yet, John?
Oh yeah, I got mine.
Alright.
Alright, just wait.
You want me to pop it?
No, wait.
Wait.
Okay.
I think if we're all stacked up,
Watch
the
your step.
swirlies will appear under us.
Alright, go in, Les.
Watch your step.
But then I don't think we want to stand in that one.
No, if you stand in the swirls, they're gonna hurt you either way.
I got a halo. These guys are dying.
Watch your step.
More swirlies.
He's mad.
AOE incoming.
Oh man.
Marked
Oh
by
yeah,
lightning!
speaking of, I have a question. Matt, what professions are needed most in the
You are
guild?
lucky
Oh,
we both
boy.
know how to heal.
Plumbing.
Fail. Big F, Dad.
And proctology.
I feel like Matt's got the electrical down pat.
Alright. So, let's try this again.
They're good for knowledge.
A philanthropologist is always good too.
So, one thing that I'm noticing is we're in melee, but not stacked in melee. So, when we try to go to the left and stay in melee, we're running into more circles. Like, I'm literally standing on the tank.
I will try my best. It's a visual problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much going on.
Alright, Yo Bebo, do call outs. Move, move, move.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
wait, 8 seconds.
Oh, no.
Eight. For what?
Eat a burrito. Alright, pull.
Alright. Trying it again.
Alright, I'll stack up. Watch out for volcanic.
There's so much coming out.
Let's keep an eye out. Lasher toxin.
Watch your step.
Okay.
Alright, get ready,
now,
side step.
That's it.
That's a lot better.
Watch your step.
Alright,
Good
let's
damage.
Halo. Okay, stand out of volcano. Alright, now I'm stacking back up.
Alright, get ready, side step again.
Watch your step.
Okay.
Side step.
AOE incoming.
Oh man. He like explodes. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh man. This is a big problem. I don't know if my heels are big enough for this. Okay.
Watch your step.
Let's try and keep everyone.
Man, I was taking so much damage.
Well,
You are lucky we both know
I
how
don't know what to
heal.
say there because you were at pretty high health.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to heal that one. Is it just? I wonder if it's just because ads maybe not going down fast enough. Is that why we're dying
that's
so
what
fast?
I think.
Because DBM is giving me a thing that says Lasher something or the other.
That healer ad that spawns, I have to take him out away from the boss, but I don't know how to do that. Gonna aggro either way.
62 deaths. This is insane. This is like the epic fail Algathar Academy. Alright. I mean, we're halfway through, but it's very painful. Alright. We'll see how we do this time. What does this take? 4? My goodness.
I'm not even aware of a healer ad.
It's the big tree.
It only heals it like 2%. But it also heals us.
Yeah, it looks like a druid tree.
Meow.
Well, not a druid cat, a druid tree.
Yeah, but trees don't make a noise.
Okay, druid tree during a hurricane. Alright. So, we got so much ore that we can prospect. That's nice.
Okay.
I gotta sell all of these. I had a lot of after run maintenance stuff to do. Alright. Okay, core.
We're supposed to be stacked again. That's right.
Alright.
Get ready to sidestep.
Watch your step.
Alright. Sidestep. Alright. That works good. I'm going to...
by lightning.
Watch your step. Begin.
Oh dear.
Alright. Oh, I see the tree now.
Okay.
Old school druid.
Yes. Alright, let's stay right here.
Still healing touch. What's the healing touch on? The boss or the bottle guys?
AOE incoming.
That AoE. It's unfortunately timed.
Watch your step.
I wonder if it's like, I don't know. I feel like not everyone.
Do you want to keep going?
I'm fine.
Watch your step.
Keeping this up. This is an RP, so they get to make the call in my estimation.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm okay with her.
I know I wouldn't blame people, but at the same time, it'd be kind of like. No, it's up to
Everything's up to you. It's up to you. No, it's up to you. No, it's up to you. Alright, so it doesn't matter to me. Alright, let me... oh, I don't have any debuffs. Okay.
I wonder if we can stack our lust, like we
Let me
over here.
see what
during the boss fight
happening.
once it ends and then reset it.
Lasher toxin. Poison the target. Burst forth. Upon reaching 100 energy. How do we stop him from getting energy? Is there a way to do that? I don't know. Merging seed. Oh, 55,000 physical damage. Okay, so I think the AoE is caused by being in melee with the seasons when they pop.
Yeah.
So once we spawn them, if we get out of melee, maybe we won't take that damage.
Okay.
We'll see. Hopefully that's
You
it.
will likely survive.
You will likely survive. I love his vote of confidence. You will likely survive. Most likely.
So we still stack in the beginning?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
And just sidestep. Like I'll wait.
By lightning.
From it.
Basically, after they spawn, run out of melee. And then come back after they spawn.
Watch your step.
Alright, here they are.
Watch your step. Begad.
3. Healer tree. And I'm dead. You want us to take out that tree ad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch your
Do a
step.
halo.
Watch your step.
Oh, fart.
AOE incoming.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, it's only when he does burst forth.
The burst 4 is when I cause invasion.
Yes.
Okay.
Marked by lightning.
Positive. Watch your step.
Yeah, when he does the burst forth, that's when he pops all of the podlings.
I am sure you will bounce right back.
And that's when it does the damage.
Those podlings have to go down.
Yes.
Yeah, but we need to kill the tree healer as well.
Yeah.
So
I got on the tree and I interrupted one of his healing spells.
So let's go back into this.
Yeah.
So when he
my
reaches 100 energy, he releases the abundant life magic to awaken all the dormant lashers, inflicting 44,000 nature damage to all players as they burst free from the ground.
You're gonna
So
be out of it.
I don't know this for sure. I'm guessing that would do it. It may not matter. It may just do the damage no matter where you are. But
Is the boss mobile?
Yeah.
He dropped things that's stairs. And then you can
break it up again.
Drop something at the stairs.
I mean, I can place him in the corner back here. And now I can just go ham.
Yeah. We can try it. Look at all the rocks. Kicking them away. Oh, you're kicking all the rocks away. What did those rocks ever do to you?
Alright.
Alright.
Out the pool. That worked.
Okay, so take 10,000. We can do this, can we?
I can already sidestep.
Watch your step.
Alright. Alright. So it only matters when it
And then watch
germinates.
for the big
Watch your step.
right here on me.
Negate.
Okay, so not so bad. We'll do this. Let's do a halo.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh my. I am sure you will bounce.
Not
Yeah.
getting them down fast enough.
Yep, it doesn't matter where you are. It's just if they're alive, then that burst force is gonna kill us.
So it's,
You are
the
lucky
idea is
we
just to
both
keep
know
the
how to
boss with
heal.
them and then AoE. AoE as much as possible.
Yeah, those flowers gotta go down.
I know for Butcher and myself, having them in the middle with them is beneficial because we're using Frozen Orb and Blizzard, and Frozen Orb's gonna be popping back up real quick.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
Just ping me whenever you guys want to do stuff.
Okay. So I'm kind of thinking that we give this a couple more shots, and if we can't make any progress, then let's just call it, because I'm tired of sitting down.
Okay.
I gotta shift positions. Alright.
Yeah, just do it all in the middle, I suppose. Blow all of our AoE.
Alright, so hopefully we'll get it down this time, because I don't
4,
want to abandon the
Maybe
run,
2,
but
1.
on the first spawn that we pop plus.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Alright, you already sidestep.
Right.
Watch your step.
Alright. Now we move him back.
Watch your step.
Don't stand in that.
Healer
Do a halo.
Ooh, crap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Watch your
Get
step.
together again.
Answer to me!
Alright, sidestep.
AoE incoming.
He dropped more.
We had a lot of them down the first time.
Alright.
I really need them concentrated up, huh?
30, 40 stacks. That's crazy.
Watch your step.
Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna get this. Bye-bye.
Do we even need to sidestep those?
Lucky we both know how to heal.
I don't know if they don't.
I think we get you get damaged. Or
Because I know it pops us up in the air or whatever when they, but I didn't notice any damage coming from it when he's putting them down. Now when they come to life, that's a different story.
yeah, I mean we can. Yeah, let's try that.
Let's see what the dungeon log has to say. Alright, so germinate.
Let them concentrate them in as much as possible.
Each emerging seed inflicts 55,000 damage to players within 4 yards and knocks them back.
When he's planting them?
Yes. When they leave the dormant ones.
No.
Alright. So how many more tries do we want to give this?
You can give like 2 or 3 more tries.
Alright. Whew. Will we do it? Let's see. It's a big F so far.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Back up. I'm not having mana issues, so I'm just gonna DPS a little first. I mean, I might as well help get him down some.
Watch your step.
Now we can. Yeah, see.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Begin.
The elements answer to me!
Alright. Let's make sure we get... Let's do a halo.
Watch your step.
Oh, so much stuff.
AoE incoming.
Oh, we're dead.
Life magic can only do so much.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough damage.
That went a little bit better, but then we got spread out again.
I don't think we have the damage for the ads.
Most of the first batch down.
Watch your step.
Only like one straggler.
The second set hurts so bad.
Again.
The second set comes after other things are happening. It's not necessarily that they hurt bad, it's that he does the burst forth after the second set.
I have many lucky doos you like.
So you're taking all the damage from that, as well as any other damage that you took from germinating, which one of the issues I was having is, as I was trying to move left, I was having a hard time finding a clear space because we weren't stacked up. So yeah, this is a little difficult if like you don't have everyone kind of moving synchronously. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
So after the second set, we need to drop them and like leave. I guess like leave the area. Like don't get hit with when they come up.
No, we just need to kill them as fast as possible. After the second set, we hopefully have the first set done, and then maybe use our personal after the second set.
I got you.
Because what's happening is I can't. Everybody has taken damage from getting hit by Germinate because we're spread out. I think that's what people are taking damage to. And I am having to move to not get hit by Germinate, and I don't have time to heal up people before the burst forth comes out.
I got you.
So.
Ready to go again?
Yep. Alright. Let's try it again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand like right on him. Alright.
Watch your
I
step.
want to. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, yeah, it's very important.
Watch your step.
Not to get caught in stuff, because this stuff is like deadly. Can I like DPS the stuff?
Life
do a
magic can
halo.
only do so much, you know.
Let's do this.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Alright.
Watch your feet.
Alright, I'm gonna do Holy Word Salvation. Whew. And let's get everything down.
Go in less if you haven't already.
It's not ready
Watch
just
your
yet.
step.
Yeah. There's too many ads up.
4,
Watch your step.
3, 2,
Begin.
That is exactly what I am seeing.
Yeah, I give up.
Positive. Defensive.
Lucky we both know how to heal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh well, so we got a big F on this one. It's okay. Alrighty, let's get back to Valdrakken. Alright, well thanks guys. I'm gonna take like a few minute break, and then I'll be back on to run different mythics. Lower level.
Lower one. A lower.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Azure Bolt 11.
stay up. Yeah, we got that.
Alright.
You're gonna what?
I'll be back in a few.
I'm gonna stay for a little bit. Okay.
Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I think I will leave the big fail Mythic Plus in there. I'm gonna mark it though, just so you can see the craziness of what a Mythic Plus can be, especially if you're not quite there for it. So, if you want to skip it, you know, it'll be timestamped, so you'll be able to. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will be back next time. And until then, bye guys.